Over 75% of our residents do not use boats and do not want their shoreline disturbed. Why are you requesting more carp and chemicals? This is number 5. The FWC said wait till next year to see if more carp would be needed. Why are you insisting on a permit for 300 carp now? Number 6. Lakes White Trout, Carroll, and Magdalene north of us have 80% bottom vegetation, using carp to control it. They have had crystal clear water for decades. Why are you wanting to stop us at 50% that we have now when it's just barely enough to do the job? We can have more bottom vegetation out of the way of boat traffic. Number 7, some board members do not like the high cost, temporary benefits, and the potential danger of chemicals. At a recent property owners meeting, some board members were saying, we really don't want chemicals, but requested a permit only because Chris Thayer put a temporary block on our carp permit. What kind of childish nonsense is that? Pause.
Go.
Chris Thayer, myself, is a good member of the association in good standing who had prepared a 10-minute presentation for the October 14th property owners meeting to defend my position. Board member Mike Dominguez stated I should not be allowed to speak since I was not a board member. The president and the other board members did nothing to stop the ruckus that followed and ended the meeting without allowing me a chance to speak. What a disgrace to our fine, outstanding board members, acting like a bunch of Democrats at the Brett Kavanaugh confirmation. Pause.
Go.
Here is where we stand, myself and the other people that were with me against these permits. Number 1, stop the needless and senseless lake-wide chemical permit on Egypt Lake. Always allow private property owners to treat their own shoreline if and when they choose to do so with chemicals. Number 2, we believe more carp may be necessary if the submerged vegetation ever tops out and blocks more than 25% of our lake surface. This will keep 75% of the lake free for boaters and the water quality and clarity for the other 75% of the property owners who do not use a boat. Most of this 25% of topped out vegetation would be within 150 feet from the shoreline, where boating safety guidelines say it should be avoided anyway. So it's not really in the way of boats if it's within 150 feet of the shoreline, because boats shouldn't be there anyway. Number 3, we believe in using creative methods to cut paths for boat access rather than chemicals. For example, using a 10-foot wide piece of chain link fence with center blocks attached, pulled behind a powerboat, will work just as good as a harvester in cutting a path. If you need any help, you need only give me a call. I will contact you soon and ask please join us in stopping this needless, senseless, lake-wide chemical permit. If you do not own a boat, I would love to show you the lake on my boat, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Thank you for your time. This is Chris Thayer.